I'll say something in your show. I'll say something.
By all means. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Sam's Rant. I know it's been a minute. I got my siblings featuring with me today. I've bullied them into being here because I don't want to go outside. So, fuck it. Let's go. Player ratings. All right. For starters, what a horrific performance. I don't know, guys. What are you guys' thoughts on the overall performance of the squad? I say personally.
I say fair. You know, there's poor, fair, good, great,
Okay,
excellent.
poor, fair, good, great, excellent.
Fair.
First half, good. Second half, poor.
Agreed. First half was tremendous,
So
I think.
overall fair.
So would it be fair to say mediocre overall? Because in the first half we were good, but in the first half we were like really bad.
But like, that's always how we are, so it can't even be mediocre.
Yeah.
It's below average.
Basically, it's Man United standard.
It's basically below
Right now, yeah.
Right now, it's
Man United standard. All right. So let's kick off the player ratings then. Let's start with Dave, the man of the match.
9.
Man of the match, agreed.
Nine.
Yeah.
Nine.
Yeah, I agree. Man of the match. 9 out of 10. Let's go to right back. Dallo, how do we rate him?
6.57.
6.5 for Nana. Okay. Shaky?
5. I say whole defense gets a 5 because we did well in the first half, but then second half, how do you allow 2 goals like?
And they were very
cheese.
soft goals
Like
too.
cream cheese, because look at positioning. Lindelof is being pulled out of position. Doesn't need to do that. That's Matic's job.
That is Matic's job. And
And
let's not even discuss where Fred is.
Where is Telesh? Telesh is
Supposed to
you get what
cover.
I'm saying? So 5 across the board. 5.
For all defenders.
5.
Okay. I won't lie, Dallo did not do a great job. In the first half, he did get forward quite a bit, so there's at least that.
He became a winger. I don't
He
know.
became a winger, yeah,
I
exactly.
don't get it.
Well, I mean, Aaron does well, Spider-Man defensively, but going forward is poor. So we literally have the one right back who defends well, but can't attack. And then we have the other right back who can't attack, but defends well.
So there's no balance
There is none.
because Shaw doesn't defend, but Telesh goes forward, doesn't defend. So at least put Telesh going forward and then put Bisaka to balance.
And then that way they can shift it out.
Because there's no one from the midfield coming in to at least give us that 3, that water carrier, just in case they break. So now if you're having both of them bombarding, thinking they're Gary Neville and Roberto Carlos. It's not gonna happen.
It's not- it will-
Elvis and Roberto
It will
Carlos.
end in tears. It will end in tears. Okay, so you give them 5 across the board.
5 across the board.
I won't lie. I think Varane had it wasn't impressive, honestly. But I'd rather Maguire still eat bench, if I'm really, really honest. Lindelof as well. Yeah, I'll give them both. I think 5 is fair. Tellez did put in a couple of good crosses going forward. Defensively wasn't really sound. I'd give him a 6. I think Tellez is probably the best defender today.
I didn't know.
I mean, because
If I was watching football for the first time and you told me that Tellez was a defender, I was gonna say you're lying. Because when did he
Defend!
defend.
Fair enough, right? Okay. 5.5.
That's what we say. Like, if we have to split it and say first half they looked assured on the ball, were covering chances like the chances they got.
comfortable.
Yeah, that's the thing. They got complacent and comfortable. So you can't be like, you did well. You know what I mean?
For
Like,
half the game.
First act you did well, but the other act you fucked up the rest of the play. That
True.
doesn't, you know what I mean? So on a median, 5 across the board.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
I agree with
I
that.
would say this backline, I think they deserve to start again, but maybe take Dallo out for Wan-Bissaka just for more
security defensively, yeah. Because
Because
Dallo,
Shaw-
yeah, no.
excuse my French, Shaw's a boost. Shaw, since that Liverpool game, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. I don't care if you're English. Bro. I don't care. Because that's how they're getting into the
I
squad.
would definitely, when Baye comes back, Lindelof can leave.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather have a Varane and Lindelof, especially because of pace in the back. Me, I don't want Maguire back in the squad. Maguire, I'm done with that guy. 80 million, done with him.
He can go, I don't know, study to be a physical.
He can go be a captain of a pub
No,
football
he
team
can
or
go
something.
train to go be a physical trainer.
Maybe. Okay, so defense 5 across the board. I'm happy with that. Let's talk about Lord Fred. Lord Fred.
Can we not? Can we just not?
Can we give him a rating at least?
Thanks for running.
Yeah, sharp. Not applicable.
Wow, okay.
No, I won't
so
give him a 0. Just non-applicable. Like
he just doesn't
he
apply.
does- like what?
Because what did he do, right?
He kept
Exactly.
kicking the ball out the pitch.
Yeah, then there was that one pass. He literally passed to a
it was
fan.
Not, it was not one. Oh, the one we passed to the fan.
We passed to a fan, yeah.
Oh, no. When he
At least a fan got a ball. Match ball.
He kept passing to the other team, like he was playing for Aston Villa.
Standard procedure. Classic
About
Fred.
4 or 5 times. Then he continued.
And then you ask ourselves why he wasn't taken off. Okay, so Fred, null and void is the
Not
rating.
NA.
Not applicable.
Not applicable.
All right, let's give one to Matic, the other of the pivots.
Oh, the giraffe.
Giraffe, daddy long
He
legs.
looks like a giraffe running with a football. Ah. Look, he
No,
made some
but he
good
did,
runs.
he
He did make
did.
some good runs. But again, he didn't do his job, which is to protect the back four. Because even if you saw on that last goal, had he communicated with Lindelof, like, hey, stay in
Yeah, I'm
your
going there.
position, I'll try cover. Because at least the defense doesn't have to shift this way. Everyone can stay in place. 5, dog. 5.
That's
Because
fair.
first half, he did well. He was making runs.
Yeah, he did also put in a
That's
couple of
the thing,
passes.
because if we go first half, second half, I think first half you can say everybody kind of got like 6.5, 7 to 8.
Yeah,
Everyone fulfilled their job descriptions.
Except for Fred.
except for Fred,
Because
of
he's
course.
not applicable.
Look, I won't lie. I think for Matic Shem, that's why in the first half he was good, is because he can't do 90 minutes. He just does not have the legs anymore. He's kind of finished now at this point.
Yeah.
So for Fred, I mean, because Fred is so useless, Matic then has to kind of do both of their jobs. And then
but
it
he
ties him
doesn't
out
have the
worse.
legs.
But he doesn't have the legs
But
to do
what
it.
would be smart if these coaches thought, if they use that thing
The oblumum magada.
called the brain, if they put in your Fred and whatever, Scott, whatever.
Please don't mention Scott McTominay's name
No,
in my
I'm just
presence.
saying, to go do their running. Go do it in the beginning of the game.
And then towards the end, you put on Matic.
Second half, as soon as they say, "Brr, brr," switch to Matic.
Fair chat.
Because at the end, I feel like it's more important to be able to either score your goals or protect how many goals you have. Because in the beginning, it's up to anyone.
Yeah.
At the end, it's like, you thought, like it happened here.
Fair enough.
Then everyone is tired. So if
Fair
you
enough.
have that person who's got the capability of holding and protecting and also maybe giving the chance, whatever, and he's running. At the end, it makes more sense.
Okay. I mean, that would be a strategic move, but I don't think any of the coaches
Yeah, 'cause
would
when I
probably
say,
even think of doing
he's
that.
talking.
Oh
Ross,
dear.
somebody
Let's hear what
calls.
Ralph has to say.
Oh.
It's very difficult to find some positives after these 95 minutes. We had spells.
Obviously, I can't show all the
I thought
screen.
It was our best game since I came here. On the ball in the first half, in the first 30 minutes, we completely dominated the game. Could have scored even 2 or 3 goals. But again, we saw that we had taken some steps forward, but still quite a few things to improve and to do better. I mean, the impetus, especially in the last 15 minutes after we were 2-0 up, we have to keep it going and defending as a team.
What was better this evening? Let's start with that, because like you said, for most of it, it looked like being the best performance under you.
Yes, I mean, the plan was to press them in the mid-zone area, and we did that very well in the first 30 minutes, controlled the game also in possession of the ball. And those were the positives in most parts of the game, but again, it's difficult to defend them all the time. But when you're 2-0 up, you have to defend it better than we did in the last 15 minutes.
So, like you said, pressing, control, maybe mentality, all better this evening. To a point, what went wrong?
I mean, yes, we still gave away too many balls at times, and
Who gave
the
away
last
the
50
balls?
minutes
Please,
we were not
just
as compact as
think.
we were
He
before.
can't say in the interview,
Therefore,
Nana.
it's
No, he must have a thought.
This could get fired. He's inappropriate during interviews.
Why is it inappropriate?
Not in the
It's
first half
criticism,
hour.
guys.
In the first half hour,
Why?
they didn't have a shot on
Hey,
goal.
Nana.
In the last 15 minutes before halftime,
Then they also get
the
embarrassed.
pressure was higher. We were not as
Do
compact,
better.
not as
They need
as
to do better.
courageous to attack forward and to step up. But again, in parts of the second half, it was better again, and the way that we prepared our
When was it better?
was fantastic. But after that, you just have to take those 3 points back home, and as of now, it feels like a defeat, to be honest.
It is a defeat. Okay, so Ralph, I'm sorry, man, but we'll get to Ralph. We'll get to Ralph. Okay, so now our forward line. Let's talk about the next potential man of the match candidate, Mason Greenwood.
Bruno was man of the match.
Bruno was man of the match for you.
I mean, De Geza still considered 2, but Bruno was man of the match. He
2 goals.
And this is my thing about why I've always said that as much as we love Chris, don't get me wrong, love me some Chris, love me some CR7. Bruno was our best player from the day he stepped in, but as soon as Chris came, now it mattered. Bruno was trying to feed Chris as opposed to feed the team.
Plus, they've already got that Portuguese kind of dynamic happening in the national squad, so
but
kind of brought it here.
Bruno, when he came, we didn't have Angiti because Mata was old, and they didn't try. It was before Donny. We got Bruno then Donny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't have that 10 because they wanted Pogba to be deeper. Right?
Yeah.
So now when Bruno came, Bruno said, "Me, feed me." Everybody was eating. Martial was eating.
Rashford was eating. Greenwood was eating.
Cavani was eating. Igalo was eating. Everybody was eating. Now, when Chris came, the focal point became
Chris.
at the top as opposed to the 10 who can feed everybody. So Bruno, I think Bruno, man of the match, 2 goals. He was putting everyone into good positions. Greenwood is 6.5. Pass the ball, dude.
Fair enough. Remember, Greenwood is a
Everyone-
striker playing on the wing.
We get it, but everyone knows you're trying to cut in. You
Yeah.
are already attracting players. So positionally, he needs to be smarter. Pass the ball, bro.
Pass the ball, bro.
Ilanga, first time I've seen him start, I'll give him a 6.5 as well. Like, he didn't do much wrong, but again, a little naive, a little wet behind the ears.
Yeah.
Cavani, 6.5. I'd say our attacking did well. The defense.
Yeah, the defense is what let us
Midfield
down.
and defense let us down. Subs, we didn't see what they did.
I mean, because they only came on at... Sancho came on for like, what, 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
Yeah, so, yeah, man, that's...
So what's your rating for Bruno then, Mr. Man of the Match? If you gave Dave a 9...
8.5.
But then are you not saying that Dave was better than Bruno in the overall performance?
Wait.
You gave Dave a 9.
No, like I see.
That's why... That's the thing is, I understand where you're coming from with regards to...
I don't think when we rate people high, we're saying man of the match. What I'm saying is, no, guys, Dave will always save.
Dave, that's the thing is, Dave saved. Because if it wasn't for Dave, we might have not got the draw.
But also, if Bruno did not score, we'd be sitting on 2-0 down.
Fair chat.
So, it's okay.
I mean, look, the first goal from Bruno was the keeper's mistake more than him, you know?
But it got there.
No.
Still shot.
No, I agree. The second one, though, I mean, what a finish. Absolutely. But it was also born from a mistake made of the Aston Villa player. So it's not like we can say Bruno made the goal. I'm not saying take the goal away from him.
If you don't shoot, you don't score.
Absolutely. But they were gifts handed to us. If we're clinical teams in the top flight of the English Premier League, we have to capitalize on chances. That's what we did.
But isn't a mistake a chance?
It is. But it's not a chance created by. It's not what Bruno is known for. No, I don't dispute. I'm just saying that
But
personally
is it
for
known
me,
for, or is it what he did?
both.
But like we can't be counting what people are known for.
No, but what I'm saying is if
Because you can't score an amazing goal every day, guys.
No, I agree with you, Nana. But what I'm saying is if we take away the mistakes made by Aston Villa, what chances did we create?
Mara,
You see.
disputing them, we didn't create a chance. What I'm saying is, if Bruno was not there,
What was gonna do for the
No.
happen?
Exactly.
because no one else was going to be able to put the ball there.
Arguably Sancho.
But he wasn't there.
Not for the first one, the second one, yeah.
But like, he wasn't there.
No, and I agree, but I'm saying with regards to your point.
No, but he wasn't there. So,
Okay, wait. We are digressing. Are you giving, what's your rating for Bruno?
9.
9. Perfect. Nana, you?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have any thoughts about Greenwood and Ilana?
Oh, Greenwood, man, I feel like he's just playing in the wrong position.
I can agree with that wholeheartedly. And then
Because-
Cavani? Old man Mackay.
Man, cool.
6.5, man.
No, I can give him a 7.
I was gonna say 7,
because Umkulu uyagijima.
Mkulu runs, eh?
No, Umkulu uyagijima.
And the thing is, Mkulu suits the gag and press. Ralph.
Umkulu.
That we've never seen.
Yeah, no.
Except for that 30 minutes in Crystal Palace. I can't get over it. I can't.
Umkulu, I'll give him his kudos for running and, just always being there.
Okay.
Because if there was no one there, still, obviously, there were no goals, but there could have been more. If there's no
True.
Umkulu in the box, definitely nothing was going to happen.
True. Especially with that first one.
Because Greenwood would also be stuck. Because if there's no one to
So-
Greenwood, we all know.
So, do you then maybe think that Chris is hindering that ability of Greenwood from the flank as well?
Yes.
Interesting. Coming from you, and in particular, I already know your opinion. I'm not going to ask you this question
No,
again.
I definitely think it's a good learning experience for Greenwood. Like the whole cover arc, we saw Cavani,
Give it to Eddie Cavani.
so that Nje already, like experience-wise, he can learn a lot from Ronaldo. But I don't think he's going to be able to do what Chris did at his age. Because now it's always like, oh, there's always going to be that risk. Now you must come down because
Chris is here.
Chris is here. So he's not
That's
going
a
to be
fair
able
chat.
to whip balls and
That's a fair chat.
what, unless they play together.
Which is why that 4-2-2-2 would make sense with a pressing Greenwood and a sitting Ronaldo, or both Cavani and Ronaldo, because that's when Cavani can be the one to press. But then what matters the most in that 4-2-2-2, we need 2 Kantes there, where McFred plays, which we don't have. But anyway, Ralph Rangnick then. Rating.
Guys, okay, so I'm new
Here's
here.
where it gets juicy.
I'm new here. And I said this before Ole got fired. It's an unpopular opinion, apparently, on this rant. Saga Sam.
That's not what I said.
I said at the beginning of the season, before we signed Chris, cool. We've got Sancho, we've got Varane. We just need fucking Lingard, 40 million, Declan Rice.
Absolutely, dude.
Right? We didn't do that, yet we went because of loyalty, whatever. Guys, Luis Figo went from Barca to Real Madrid. Ronaldo went from Barca to Real Madrid. There's been players who go to the rival team. It happens. We had Michael Owen save us against Man City.
Liverpool.
This shit happens. So our whole panic of, we need Chris to come home was not necessary because I feel like Ole had a plan. We didn't see it to fruition, but there's no ways you can go 22 games unbeaten at home without a plan when your best player is your focal point. Again,
Bruno Fernandes.
Chris coming. Right now, what's going to happen, even when we buy that midfielder, it's not going to change shit.
I
Because
disagree.
I tell you why.
Please do.
I tell you why. Cool. You're going to buy that one midfielder. He still has to play with either Fred or McTominay.
If we're lucky, he's back when Pogba's there.
Even with Pogba there, you need someone. Pogba, the reason Pogba succeeded, he had the water carrier in Pielo and he had the hound in Vidal.
Fair point.
They played a 4-3-3.
Fair point.
Played a 4-3-3, which meant Pielo can sit, orchestrate like the fucking
Literally.
maestro that he was. Right? Sitting. He's sitting.
Vidal was
is
mopping
gonna mop.
everything.
When Pogba loses the ball, Pogba doesn't even have to turn around. Because why? He knows someone is going to do my hard job for me, and there's someone who's there positionally who's gonna mop everything. So now, because we have Bruno, who plays the 10, you actually need a water carrier and a bulldog in one. So unless we get Kante, I'm sorry, nothing's gonna change. Like, everyone's acting like, oh my god, it's gonna be so amazing. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is gonna change. So Ralph got into this